and the Miami Dolphins. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
Taken in at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Hey, check that. Three.
Smith going to go to the air, first play. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamin Davis.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown.
On for the extra point try, Andrew Beavis.
And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere down the road.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith.
That pass complete to Deontay Hardy. And he is going to have a Bills first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down. On 1st and 10, it's Dalvin.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now a play fake, and it's Smith rolling to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Throwing now is Geno. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 45-yard line.
A give up the middle to Dalvin.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Jamin Davis there to bring him down.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now Geno. Looking for Kelce there, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jamin Davis. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing Jones. It's caught by Mike Evans.
Working with a 2nd and 3. Here's the rookie out of Rutgers, Isaiah Pacheco. On the move past the 40. Still going inside the 20.
And he will finally be tracked down at the Bills' 8. It's a big play there for Miami. 46 yards on the ground. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Daniel Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point by Nevis is up and good.
And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be. Right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 25-yard line. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Smith. Touchdown! Travis Kelce from 19 yards away. And the Bills have got it back to within a score. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll make our score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Jones. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
They're going to try and throw. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. On 2nd and 9, Jones. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Bills are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
60
Off of play action. Here's Smith. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try.
And for the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the Dolphins are going to have it here just past the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Going deep here for Parker. And this is caught. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too. Mevis on to attempt the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Play action. It's Smith. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. And that pick 6, Charles, that moves it up now to a 3-touchdown advantage. A great individual defensive effort there to continue what has been a very lopsided first half.
And I better buckle my seatbelt, right? Because you know, as a former DB, when I see a pick 6, I've been jumping up and down watching it. Yeah, I'm supposed to be neutral, but those kind of plays, they excite me every time. They are in absolute control in this one. Nice play there.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in his first half, it just kind of holds your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath for those guys on the defensive side of the ball. They've got big smiles.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Justin Coleman. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something, double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. Throwing to start the drive. Jones to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone? And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
On second down, here's Smith. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. They'll fake it. Now Smith. On the move to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Smith. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And now here's another interception.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Right, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Here we go, Sack.
Here we go on 4th down. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Now Jones throwing on first down. Airing this one out for Evans. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Bills are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Geno now to throw. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Joey Bosa able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Smith over the middle, complete. That's Johnson. And they're going to get this up to midfield. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the 50, it's Smith. Buying time to his left. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This offense returning out there, and really you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback. And Jones going to keep once more. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They go option here with Jones. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league where we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Smith on first down.
He's got Jordan complete right side.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion results there in 9 yards.
And they'll run it. This is James Robinson.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Hey, check that. Three.
Dobbins running out of the gun.
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Smith. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Smith.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Geno Smith with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Bills are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
Gano the extra point, and the lead now down to 20. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Off the play fake. Jones.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And they get Jones for the 3rd time in this ballgame.
Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. After the interception, here's Smith. Open man, it's the tight end Kelce. Touchdown, Bills. Travis Kelce, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
This one fielded at the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 35-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And a short gain down to about the 33. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defensive.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked by Jeff Okudah.
There he goes, right side. Past the 20. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And now this 4th quarter becoming very interesting. That pick 6 makes this a 1-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
From the 27, Jones. He gets it into the arms of Parker, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. On 2nd and 11 now. Jones. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Off play action. Jones. And he's got a man. Complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
Now Jones just going to bat this forward on the jet sweep.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
2nd down at 5. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Shifts free at the 15. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Right back to him on 1st down. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4.
124 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
Now Jones is going to back this forward on the jet sweep.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami.
Isaiah Pacheco
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Dolphins look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
Jones throwing for it.
He'll buy some time right. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And the 2nd wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. That one looks like he'll throw here. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Jones now. Off play action. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire.
I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate. Food from all of the base. My ace-spoon going big son told me about the game. 20 years later, know my name. King, crown me, lounge in the back of the spot. Pay homage to an underground peasant, climb to the top. Funny style on elevators could never fade us. I peep data stain anytime they congratulate us. Goggles is worn and bottles is popping. I'm Deion Sanders on haters, this ice bucket dropping over their head with it. Extra the cred with it. You either fight or flight, I ain't one for the ledge living. I do it for the ones that died but fed millions. With soul food flowed and stock my bad kitchen. I'm liberated. I drew a play that they ain't illustrated. I make a move, they gladly imitate it. I ain't flattered, I'm a dragon to your paper castle. The Alpha and Omega, promise it ain't nothing after. A new beginning. My catalog like James Earl Jones, the ever living. Imagine if I did make beats that's more for killing. Imagine if you come from the sci-fi my city. You probably wouldn't make it, oh yeah, really. I go extra to be great. I go extra for the fam, I go extra for the cake. I got extras on the plate. I go extra every day, I got extras on the way. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. Ain't no mileage of $4 configure the road I travel. Don't gravel that probably baffle it. Label scribble on paper, they wanna shackle it. I own my masters and royalties, you can't raffle it. Wrist drip like a mango, fingertips like I'm Thanos. Knocking those down, no bangles. Without a tango, tailor-made. Walk with a limp, them bands is heavy, I need a brace. I am money, I guess the world is just a safe combination needed, not a coca key. I'm the extra lighter on the dresser. I know you need it, smoking out the competition, pouring up, we undefeated. What you heard, let's heard, we eating, talking about extra with a splash, extra acting bad, pull it like parades on parades, extra with the slab, pay what it cost for the tab, extra with the band, young Chris King, better add extra on the. I go extra to be great, I go extra for the fam, I go extra for the cake, I got extras on the plate, I go extra every day, I got extras on the way. How much? Extra, extra.